Hello viewers, this is Ryzen, and welcome back to Let's Play Earthbound. Today we're going to go down this lovely looking secret passage. I wonder what's down here. Well, that's an interesting looking floor. I wonder who the interior decorator is. Zombies must have terrible taste. Whoa, that's a lot of enemies. Well, here's a new enemy, the urban zombie. At least I think this is a new enemy. I hope I didn't demonstrate these guys already. Anyway, they're weak to fire. Oh, they're also weak to flash. You want to cast flash, you want to cast fire alpha. Actually, just go ahead and cast fire beta. Yeah, you can start throwing bottle rockets. I wouldn't do it here. If you get in a group of 3 enemies, feel free to throw a bottle rocket. Or if you fight certain powerful enemies, feel free to fight them. Feel free to use them. They're better suited for the next area, really. But you want to use them up because you're not gonna have much use for them after this area. Well, not right after this area, but shortly after this area. Now these caskets are actually treasure chests. Yay! Hidden treasures! Ah, more useless treasures. The Skip Sandwich DX. You would think that would be more useful, right? Right? Nope, it's just as useless. It's only slightly more useful. You get the speed boost for 20 seconds. Whoop-de-freaking-do! Okay, we have a problem. Jeff is dead. Actually, I let him die on purpose so I could demonstrate the cup of life noodles. You just go into your menu and use it. Okay, now we want to give that to... Who do we want to give that to? I forget who has the yeah, Jeff. That's who I thought he was supposed to give that to. Give it to Jeff. Oops. Okay, first drop the cheap bracelet. The silver bracelet is very, very... Well, it's much better. Okay, so I didn't really mean to let Jeff die. That's okay. That's what happens when you speed through things. You're going to want to use those up anyway because, well, you can buy something like that soon. It's a little expensive, though. And you're going to find plenty of Cup of Life noodles. Probably too many. Okay, that's not good. Yeah, that's the little ghost. You see how it flies around you? Yeah, no, they act just like an enemy, only you can't target them. They can solidify you or attack you for 1 damage. More of a nuisance, really, but I'm actually going to head back to town and go to the healer and purify that. So I'll meet you back at the healer, at the hospital. See you there. Okay, we're at the hospital. You want to talk to the healer. Right, this guy right here. Once again, that's diamondization, that's paralysis, and this is what we want. Unfortunately, all 3 of my characters have been afflicted with it, and that's just too much. You don't want to get this status effect for this area because you have quite a difficult boss fight coming up. It's a very, very, well, I have always had trouble with it. Okay, I'm gonna head back there to where I was. So I'll meet you there. Okay, we're back to where we were. Where those damn ghosts were. Now, as you can see, I got Healing Beta. Healing Beta is essentially a more complete healing spell. It heals everything. Healing Alpha heals. And that much more. It heals nausea, poison, feeling strange, and uncontrollable crying. I wouldn't worry about curing uncontrollable crying. I never bothered with it. Feeling strange, yeah, you should definitely cure because that's confusion. Nausea, yeah, that's a very dangerous poison. And poison is, well, the same thing. I ran from every fight to get back to this point so I wouldn't gain any levels or anything. One thing to note about those zombies, they can, well, they did something to me that I wanted to point out, but I can't remember what it was. Oh, they can make you catch a cold, yeah. Sometimes they do something very mysterious, and I have no idea what the hell that's supposed to do, because it never works. Okay, you want to make sure you're healed up. Do I have anything that can restore my psychic points? No, okay, well that's okay. This guy is tough. Okay, this is the mini bar. He's vulnerable to fire, but freeze doesn't work on him at all. Stay away from freeze. I mean, he does upwards of 60 damage, but that's not what makes him hard. You want to cast PSI Rock and Beta, PSI Rock and PSI Fire Beta, and then throw the big bottle rocket on him. This is the fight you want to use the big bottle rocket on. Some people say they want to save it for the third sanctuary location, but why? I mean, if you're having that much trouble with the third sanctuary boss, you can just come back later. This is a boss you have to fight. You cannot skip and hold till later. Unless you walk through walls or something. Anyway, he's a king of status effects. Make your party cry uncontrollably. Solidify a single member. And he can decrease your offense. And if he makes you cry and keeps solidifying you, his decreasing your offense will actually matter because he'll be able to do it so often you'll hardly be able to damage him. So you want to take him out fast, and I think this is the best way to do it. I mean, I think this is why they gave you the big bottle rocket to use on this guy. Yes, that was 560 damage. I mean, I just don't see why you would want to save it for a boss you can skip and come back to fight later. Remember what he just said about fly hunting. That's a very important clue. This guy, he's a free. He sells stuff. I thought he was a healing guy for a second, but yeah, and he doesn't sell anything useful. Croissants are pretty much useless now. Here's a magic butterfly. If you need more PP, you can just keep entering and leaving the underground cave. I guess we can go a little further. And that's a bomb! You know what I'm going to do with that? I'm going to drop that, because that is entirely useless now. Keep going up. There's only enemies. Okay, this is weird. There's supposed to be enemies here. There we go. Except now I don't have time to fight them. Damn it. Well, I'm gonna have to leave it off right here, because I'm out of time. Next time, we'll try and find this village that guy mentioned. I'll see you guys next time on Let's Play Earthbound. Have a good day, guys.